Happy Easter to you and your family. I wish you and your loved ones a blessed Sunday, Easter day. I hope that you find time to be present with your wife and your children and spend quality time together, mentally and physically present. So I've been thinking about this for the last few days, and it's something I wanted to share on one of my morning walking videos. For years, I've shot TV ads in the different businesses that I've run. Mainly, I was on TV for 6 years when I ran my insurance agency, McLean Insurance, selling home and car insurance, small commercial, small policies. I also have been on TV with my family barbershop, my father and son's barbershop, for 5.5 years. And the interesting thing about TV is the big leagues. And I learned this through experience because with all my companies, I am a direct response marketer first. If I can't measure it, I don't invest money in it. I need to know, if I invest $1 in marketing, then I'm getting at least $1 back. I need to know if I'm investing time creating postcards and yellow page ads and flyers and newsletters, regardless of whether it's online or even offline. I need to know that I need to measure. And that allows me to scale, because if I can get a winner at 1-to-1, so if I can spend $1 and net $1 into my bank account, then I can outspend my competition. So I can outspend other barbershops, I can outspend other insurance agents. And that's where the principle, the BadAss millionaire principle of whoever can spend the most money to acquire a lead, whoever can spend the most money to acquire a new customer, whoever can spend the most money to acquire a new client wins the game. And when you're able to spend money profitably to acquire prospects, clients, customers, that's when you can scale your business regardless of what business you're in. And that's when business gets fun. I call that business math. And that's the part of business that most businessmen and entrepreneurs are not interested in learning as much as the marketing side of it. Good morning. Happy Easter.
Happy Easter.
So for me, over the 31 years that I've been a serious student of direct response marketing, the thing that I've learned in terms of marketing, there's two pieces of marketing. There's two areas of marketing. You can really break marketing down into two areas. Number one, business or marketing psychology. So there's the psychology of marketing. And the second part of marketing is the math. And most entrepreneurs and businessmen love the psychology of marketing. That's the part where what makes the phone ring, what makes people like a post, what sells this, what makes this popular, that kind of stuff. The psychology behind selling. The landing page, the website, what makes these things work, the psychology. What makes this sell, the psychology. What separates badass millionaires from the 99% of the other marketers is the second part that I just mentioned, which is the money math. And this is setting up your marketing where if you spend $1, no matter what, you at least net $1 in return. sometimes $2, sometimes $25, sometimes $250 if you have an elite campaign. But at the end of the day, you can scale whatever it is you're selling, whether it's the restaurant business, whether it's insurance policies, whether you're a dentist, whether you're a contractor. When you know that for every dollar you spend, you're going to return into your own pocket at least $1, you can spend as much money as you want to acquire a prospect, a client, or a customer. And that's your money math. Here's the thing about money math. The behavior psychology part is fun. That's working on headlines, on testimonials, the color of your website, the color of the paper, bullet points, copywriting, sending the emails, shooting videos, all that stuff is the psychology of marketing. And we all love that part of it. That's the illusion of us all sitting around, thinking about creative ways to make money, and like the ad agency does, where everybody's sitting around and coming up with creative ways. The reality is it's the part two, the money math, that allows us to scale our business. And we really can't afford to, send flyers, send newsletters, print books, do Facebook advertising, invest in YouTube advertising, all of this stuff unless we get our money math right. And that's as rare as hen's teeth in today's world. And that's why you see so many business owners try marketing, try Facebook ads, try YouTube ads, try direct mail, and then they come back quickly and say to me, well, that didn't work, Michael. I tried that for a few days and it didn't work. It was too expensive. That's because they haven't got the money part correct. So as an example, I did expensive. It's kind of a strange word, but I did expensive TV ads for McLean Insurance, and I still do expensive TV ads for my barbershop. And businessmen ask me all the time, I can see how you could have afforded to do ads, in a lucrative business with built-in continuity like home and car insurance. You sell the policy once and you keep it for 10 years if you're any good at all. But how in the world have you been able to make TV advertising work in something with tight margins like the barbershop? Well, first of all, I designed my barbershop so that I don't have tight margins. I am the highest, most expensive barbershop in our community, in our niche. It's not even close. I just did the leapfrog theory, and a haircut at my barbershop is 3 times the price of a haircut at any other barbershop in our area. I specialize in men and their kids, their children's father and son. The name says exactly that. Our shaves, our hot towel shaves are $100. We sell merchandise. We sell expensive craft beers, scotch, whiskey. We're the only barbershop, the only salon that has, a liquor license. And so we're not in the $15 an hour, or we're not in the $15 haircut business. And we're the only barbershop that does straight blade hot towel shaves. And we're the only barbershop that has the leather chairs, the 5-screen TVs, the hot towel, the neck shaves. Just, we tailor a niche to a very specific person. We're exactly for this type of person who wants the experience. They want to go in, they want to have a cold beer, they maybe want to have a shot of scotch, they want to sit and relax, they want to read, they want to watch some sports, they want to bring their son in, maybe their grandson, and we're selling the experience. And that, of course, on purpose repels the cheapest price person who's going to go to super clips or sports clips or whatever the different cheapest price is. And that's what we want. And we offer things like, free drinks for every kid, Big League Chew. We have Pac-Man machines. It's old school. I'm literally selling stepping back in time. Anybody that's at the age of 45 and above, when they step into our barbershop, I'm selling nostalgia. I literally built that with my childhood in mind. Everything from the sports banners to the Pac-Man machine to the music we play, way back into the 50s and 60s with the music, the Big League Chew bubble gum, the glass bottles of Coca-Cola, and on and on. And that is how I separate myself in that industry. Now, being able to afford TV advertising, it took me a while to be able to afford it in both the insurance business and the barbershop business, and here's how I did it. By having my ads on TV, and TV, admittedly, at most times, I never did prime time. I would do late night and I would do early morning, especially in the insurance business. But here's the thing that I did with TV to make the math work, to bring it to 1-to-1. And by the way, I was never able to do better than 1-to-1 in the insurance business. So for every dollar I spent on TV advertising, I would net bottom line $1. Same in the barbershop business. We are 1-to-1. So it's not like a 1-to-25 like we have with our flyers. It's not 1-to-10 like we had with a postcard. It's not like that at all. TV brings us to the big time. So after I had done like 15 different things, I had 15 different ways in the insurance business that somebody could discover us and become a client. I have 15 ways that somebody can discover our barbershop and become a prospect or a client. TV has been the very last thing that I've done because it makes absolutely everything else that you're doing in your marketing better. It elevates you, if you do it properly, it elevates all the rest of your marketing to the big time. When we started doing TV ads at McLean Insurance, the direct mail flyer that we were using, we were sending 120,000 bulk mail flyers per month. So if you live within 75 miles of our agency, you received every month, 12 times a year, my ugly goldenrod, save 35% home and car flyer. Here's the thing about TV. When I started being on TV, that flyer, which had a 4-to-1 return on investment for every dollar I spent, we net at $4. All of a sudden, that went from 1 to 6. And we had, and we added to the flyer as seen on TV, because TV is so powerful. We live in the entertainment age, not the information age, the entertainment age. But here's what I did to make the math work on TV. Because even though it increased all the rest of our marketing, it made our flyers more valuable, it made our postcards more valuable, it made our newsletters more valuable. I mean, all of our clients and prospects started saying, hey, I saw you on TV, or that's my insurance guy on TV. Same with the barbershop. It turns you instantly into a high-level celebrity, because anything people see on a screen, especially TV, real TV, they're like, wow, that's my guy, or that guy must obviously be the best. He must have the best barbershop. He must have the best insurance because he's the only guy on TV. And I was the only guy. And I would buy these cheap TV ads, anytime after 9 p.m., run them till 6 in the morning. And it was about $1 a second. So 30-second ads in the middle of the night would be, $30. As you get closer to the morning, the ads would be like $300 for 30 seconds. So $10 a second. But here's how I made the math work, is the ads themselves were losers. They would lose money. If I ran an ad, I don't care if it was $30 or $300, I was losing money on those ads. Here's how here's how we finally discovered how to make the TV ads work. What we did is I started using the ads other places. So even though I paid for the TV ad and I shot the ad, I would put it in every single PS. So there was a link to the TV ad in every single PS that we did. So all of my 23 staff, all of my service team, my sales team, my receptionists, they were always sending out emails all day long doing business. The first PS automatically in everybody's email was our brand new TV ad that we were running at the time. I added all the TV ads to our websites, to our landing pages. So anybody that clicked on McLeaninsurancelive.com, boom, they would see our new TV ads, us being positioned as the celebrity agent. Same thing in the barbershop. All of our texts and all of our ads that our staff send out have, a link to these TV ads. So people were viewing our TV ads on YouTube. They were viewing them on Facebook. They were viewing them on Instagram. They were viewing them, on our website. So I didn't just stop at the person sitting on the couch, watching one of our ads. We took it and we just put it everywhere. We put it in our newsletters. We put it everywhere, and it became part of the omnipresent marketing. But that's how we made the math, which is very difficult, the math of TV work. And it took both businesses to the next level. Like, it's separation season. TV is separation season, but not until you have everything else going for you. So we started, as you may or may not know, I started in the insurance business and the barbershop business with my go-to flyers and postcards. I'm a direct mail guy. I believe in hard copy mail in the mailbox, targeted mailing, 50 cents to reach a person, and I mail every month. And once I get that working, then I'd go from a postcard to a flyer. Then we did yellow page ads. Then we started doing magnets on the front of phone books when people weren't using phone books as much anymore. We do Post-it notes on the front of newspapers. Yes, people still read newspapers, especially people with money, players with money. And then our social media presence. We would just constantly be posting these TV ads. And it's all part of being omnipresent. But it's amazing how when you create all these different forms of media, all these different ways that people can discover you or stumble upon you, like we always track, how did you find out about our barbershop is the number one thing that we ask with our scripts. We did it for years in the insurance business. How did you find us? And it's just amazing because you'll have, 61% of the people found us through our ugly monthly goldenrod flyer. 11% of people found us through magnets on a phone book. 7% of people found us through our referral program, word of mouth. And, and then when we started testing TV, it was like, wow, they're like, well, you're in my mailbox, you're on my phone book, we see you sponsoring the T-ball team. But man, I was watching TV the other night. I was watching the hockey game or the ball game or whatever, and I saw you on TV, so I finally decided to pick up the phone and give you a call. Or I finally decided to check out your shop and come in for a haircut with my son. So that's all about that omnipresence and having so many different ways. But like I said, that's the important way, is finding a way to make the money math in any of your marketing work. And, TV was the biggest challenge for us because that's the most expensive media that I've ever used. I mean, we're not talking about 50-cent flyers here. We're not talking about cheap, Facebook ads or anything like that. We were talking about real media where we were running ads sometimes $350 for a 30-second ad. And that may not seem like a lot when you think about Super Bowl ads and things like that, but for a small business, it's a lot. And we made that pay by using the ads not just as TV ads, but then taking them and adding them to our entire group of other ads and putting them in newsletters and posting them on social media and putting them on YouTube and all that kind of thing. So always a reminder that no matter what marketing you're doing, there's two parts to your marketing. There is the psychology, the behavior, which of course you're going to enjoy, you know, designing things, designing the ads, writing the copy, writing the emails. And then there's the math, the money math, where you have to make these ads work financially. And that's the harder part that most businessmen and entrepreneurs don't put the time into and then give up and quit because, oh, that doesn't work for my business, or, you know, I could never afford to do that. If you get the math right, and if you know how to use all your ads and become omnipresent, all your different medias can help each other. They can each help. They can, like, it's like all the medias I'm building for this company, whether it's fax, whether it's mail, whether it's email, whether it's Facebook, whether it's YouTube ads or videos like this, they all work together and increase each other's return on investment. Concentrated effort is what I call it. Concentrated effort. Bringing your entire world, all the medias, all your marketing in your world, working together to be omnipresent. And it's almost like a massive action kind of thing, where you're taking these medias and you're working them all together. And the more they work together, the more individually each is stronger. And then, of course, the whole is much, much stronger. So that's it for today. Once again, a blessed Easter to you and your family. Krista and Emery and I are actually, we're going to brunch in a few minutes here, and which I love. I love Sunday brunch here in Naples. And then we are going to Easter dinner with my friend, the great Dan Leonis, the creator, the wizard behind the incredible Einstein Blueprint for children. EinsteinBlueprint.com. I bought that program a year ago for Emery. We don't do the homeschooling component, but that if you have kids, especially young children or young grandchildren, EinsteinBlueprint.com. I've read it 3 different times sitting out on the boat, and I'm about to reread it for the 4th time. It's a blueprint for raising independent, strong, character-driven, integrity-driven children in today's world. And I cannot recommend it enough. We've already implemented so many things that Dan has taught us, and now he's going to invite us over. Now that we've taken the blueprint, I'm able to, he's going to invite us over to eat dinner with his family. So there you go. I never thought that was going to be happening, but we moved to Naples 2.5 months ago, and he just happens to live here, and his son is actually, John is Emery's chess teacher, and John has a chess rating on chess.com. I don't know anything about chess ratings. I know a lot about hockey, a lot about football, a lot about basketball, a lot about the fight game. I know nothing about chess, but he has a rating over 2,000 as of 2 weeks ago. So that really means that he's a good chess player, but more importantly, he's a great chess teacher, and he's Emery's chess teacher since we've been here in Naples. So we're looking forward to spending time with their family. Really, really interesting people who talk about important stuff and have their values and their goals in line with ours. So looking forward to that. That's it for today. 2 words that'll change your life. 2 words that could change my life. Remember, I do these videos every day, off the cuff, uncut, uncensored, politically incorrect. I don't take notes. I'm shooting this on a broken iPhone 7. I don't have anybody help me with them. I just email these or text them to Mark Andre when I'm done. If you want to view my video every single day, 365 days a year, yes, I do this every day by myself. Subscribe below. Please leave a comment, good or bad, I don't care, and a like. And if you haven't got a copy of my book, Not Everybody's Cup of Whiskey, you can do that at nobullbook.com, nobullbook.com, the link below. And if you would like to be placed on a waiting list for my upcoming, it'll be in May or early June when I reopen my new BadAss Millionaire World Building Coaching Program, my society and brotherhood, where I help you build your own personal and professional world. That you can check out below, a link below at badassmillionaire.com/apply. And that link is below as well. 2 words that changed my life, 2 words that'll change yours. Be relentless.